start by telling me what Deuce is about, where that name came from, how it came to be?
The name Deuce came from childhood, man, playing basketball and tennis growing up. My dad being the loudest one in the room. It was always, let's go, Deuce, let's go. And my teammates started calling me Deuce. My family members all call me Deuce. He named me after him, so I'm my father's namesake. So I'm the second, not a junior. So Deuce, number two, Deuces, whatever you wanna call it. That's essentially where the Deuce came from. It was always a family nickname. So coming into this Christian CCM gospel R&B lane of creating worship music, trying to find an artist name or whatever else, I just felt like Deuce just kind of fit the mark.
When are these songs gonna drop?
So there's a lot that's kind of going in. I've been gone away from the music business for quite a bit, so relearning and trying to figure out what this new regime looks like and how to kind of navigate it has been happening. So I've been spending a lot of time just trying to figure that out. So at this point, content is king. So I spent a lot of time really getting these songs in and just kind of hearing from God and just writing with my co-writer, my Uncle Frankie, and really just kind of locking in to see what the music is done. Now that it's done, now it's time to release it. And how do I release it? We're just gonna go 12-song album. Definitely gonna release the first single at least a week before the album, and then I might drop another one. And we're in kind of like content mode right now, so we're shooting a lot. The album is going to officially be on all platforms as of Christmas Eve, December 24th.
What's that thing that's gonna hook everyone?
The messaging is it's worship coming from a vulnerable place, right? Like, we are all sinners. So the title of the album is electrifying, right? Like, this big words, sinners, confession of a sinner, right? We are all sinners, whatever that sin is. Not proudly saying it or boldly claiming I'm going to continue to do or to be a sinner, but I mean, just by being born, we're born into sin, right? And Jesus is the way to kind of overcome that. And this first album is just coming from that place of vulnerability. And then the second album is going to be about just writing those love songs to God, just like David did, and just having a heart for him and running after him and just renewing that mind and spirit of, I've come out of so much like loss and just all these things that happen. Whatever somebody's going through, they're going to be able to identify with the album, specifically because they are probably going through something similar or someone that they know has, and it's going to touch them. And I hope that they can hear my pain, my hurt, but also hear my joy and my excitement and my gratitude and my love for God, going through all of that, right? It made me who I am. I'm not proud of all the things that have happened in my entire life, right? But it made me who I am. I would never been able to do this album 12 years ago when I first got into the music business, right? I was out here, but now I've lived life. I'm a father, I'm a husband. I've been through some stuff, right? I've lost parents, and now I can essentially talk from a different space. So it's been incredible. It's all here to glorify him, and I'm just trying to do, what he instructed me to do. So the pump and the excitement was, I'm in my home studio recording, my kids are worshiping, my wife is in and out worshiping. We're listening to the songs in the car after I finish them, on the way to church, on the way to the grocery store, whatever we got going on. So it's a constant refresh. My family keeps me engaged. My friends keep me engaged. I got a really cool community of my tribe is what keeps me going, and then my love for God. To be clear, I didn't want to be an artist. I didn't want to be in front of the camera. I didn't want to be on stage in front spotlight, right? I like chilling in the back. I like being in behind the scenes. I like the creation of it. I like coaching. I like helping others reach their potential, taking their talents and magnifying those. But God told me to put out this album. So it is extremely uncomfortable. There is no expectation. I genuinely can say I am the instrument and God is the musician. So I'm just a vessel, bro. Like whatever happens is because what he wants. Whatever I put out, whatever I'm doing, I'm genuinely trying to do it, just following in the ways that I'm supposed to, or the way that I feel led to. I don't always get a direct message. I don't always get a direct kind of a line of communication. It's more of, like he said, create an album that brings my people to worship me the way you worship me. And I only know how to do that one way, by going deep and being vulnerable and just open and honest. So that's essentially what I'm doing. I don't have any expectations. I originally just wanted to did the album. All right, God, I did what you said. I was obedient. High five for me. Hopefully that makes up for some of the bad things that I've done in the past. But it's always moving, steadily moving. It's growing. It's turning into a thing. I've got a team of people, with me and working towards the same goal, and they're seeing God move in their lives and things are changing. So this is a God thing. It's not a me thing. I can't take any of the credit.
Do you have anything you want to say?
I genuinely want people to listen to the album in its entirety. I want them to hear the pain, the hurt, the vulnerability, but I also want them to hear the light, the love, the repentance, the reconciliation, the knowing that God is never going to leave you, the knowing that whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you're asking for, whatever it is that you need or that you want, God is not transactional. Just because you're good does not mean you're going to get, right? Even in my worst times, God still blessed me. And it's more of a, how am I going to respond to that, than it is I better keep being good or he's going to take away. I don't believe that is how this works. And I think once people listen to it, the vulnerability of the album, when they listen to just the real and the rawness and I've got different flavors for everybody on this project. So once they really dive into it in its entirety, front to back, if you want to go on this worship journey with me, I think it's 46 minutes total. So any given time you got a long drive, or maybe you can't make it to church on a Wednesday night or a Sunday morning, or whenever it is that you go or whatever it is that you do, if you just need that 46 minutes of meditation on a Wednesday morning, I think this is going to be a beautiful time for you to just sit down and let this album just take you to a place of worship. And I don't know what you were going through, the confessions of a sinner, right? I wanted to make sure that people understood I'm not perfect. I have been through a lot. There's a lot going on. However, everyone is a sinner. Doesn't matter what the sin is. And if you are able to take that to God and you are able to own it, and again, I'm not bragging about anything, I'm not proud of anything, but if you own it and you truly give it up to him, he will be right there in your corner and walk you through it every step of the way. And I want people to understand that's what this album is for. It's not bragging about being a sinner. It's not being proud of it, but we all are. And it's time that the church wakes up and they stop acting like one sin is worse than the other, or this is worse than that. Like, we're all guilty of sin just by being born into this earth and into this world. What are you going to do different to help save someone else's life or to help guide them in the right direction? And my process was going through what I went through and now bringing this album to forefront so people could heal. People could know they're not alone. People could know that there's so much more going on and they're not the only ones dealing with it, whatever that thing is that they're dealing with. I want to wish everybody a very, very Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to you all. I love you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for listening and downloading the album. Please like, share, and subscribe as much as you can. It's greatly appreciated. Again, enjoy your holidays. Don't eat too much. Stay warm. Deuce out.